What's going on YouTube? Hello my tackle hoarders out there. APFA back again in the test tank. And from the title you can see we have another Strike King product here. This is the Magnum Rage Bug. This is the Magnum Rage Bug. Pretty beefy bait. Let me move some light here, maybe we can see it. This color is blue craw, green pumpkin, blue swirl in it. This bait, if you do not know, like most Strike King products, they come attached, the appendages do. Obviously, you can keep them together if you want to pitch and flip this, but trust me, you want to pull these apart on this bait. So you get everything moving on there, and we'll get into the action shot. As you can see, everything is kicking away on that. Hopefully you can see those front legs. Just a tremendous amount of action out of this bait. Ideal for pitching and flipping, a jig trailer, but this thing, this is the first time I've had it in the tank test, and I'm pretty impressed with this. I've probably said it before, I am not a big Strike King guy. I'm not opposed to them. They're just on the little pricier side for me. So I tend to shy away from them sometimes. But this is something I received in one of my monthly subscription boxes. I don't know if it was lucky or mystery, but I'm glad I did. Swimming this, hopefully you guys can see. Everything is moving on this. Those front legs, those back legs, just creating a tremendous amount of action out of this. This being the first time in the tank test, in my tank test here, I would just work this as is, Carolina rigged or Texas rigged. I wouldn't waste my time putting this on the back of a jig and just crawling this back. With all the action you get out of those appendages, that's going to create a lot of disturbance in the water. It's going to get bit very, very easily. Like I said, this is the Magnum. I don't know the specifications on the Magnum, but if you're trying to bulk up for a big bite, I believe this would be the bait to do it. Another key thing in here is all those ribs. Now, Strike King always comes scented, that coffee scent, but they got these reversed ribs on there. That's going to create more disturbance. And if you wanted to, you could add scent. These ribs hold scent very well. Just an awesome bait. I have it rigged up on a 4/0 EWG by Vector. I think it's kind of small. I'll take it out and show you where it is. You could probably go even 5 or 6 on this, no problem. A big stout flipping hook, if you were going to flip this, you can go pretty big. Now, like I said, this is a 4/0 extra wide gap, and it's going to be hard to see here, but right where the tip of my thumb is the hook point. Right there. So you still have all this meat back here to add a much larger hook. I mean, you can see where that hook comes through on this bait and how much more you have to work with. Thicker bait, like I said, it's a Magnum bug, so it's going to hold up to multiple fish much longer. You could cut this down a little bit and use it as a jig trailer, but a little tip that I picked up, I believe it was from Nick the Informative Fisherman, when you're using something like this, you can use it as a trailer, obviously, on a moving bait, a spinner bait or a chatter bait. I don't really know, I haven't tried it yet, but he said to rig it horizontal, sideways if you want to say. So instead of things going up and down, you got them going left and right, kicking side to side instead of up and down, and it just gives it a whole different profile to the bait. You know, a lot of fish will see things kicking up and down like that, not side to side sometimes like that. So that's something I'm planning to try out next season. It's too late here. It's pretty much over. What fishing I do have left is going to be almost finesse fishing. Water temps are in the 50s now, so it's really getting cold here. Lakes are going to start turning over here anytime, and fishing's going to be done. So if you guys haven't seen this, I figured I'd throw this in the test tank. You know, the Rage Bug is a very popular bait in the Strike King line, but I figured the Magnum is the perfect one to try to give you an idea of how well they work out, the action on those, and just to give you an option if you have these and you don't know what to do with them, like I got, you know, rig them up sideways on a spinnerbait or a chatterbait, something like that. But that's going to do it for this video. I really appreciate you guys checking it out. I got a bunch of other tank tests on my channel if you wanted to check that out. Also, you should subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. Like the video, share the video, leave me a comment. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.